Hi Scorpios, how are we doing today? This is your end of the month reading from the 16th, October 16th, I should say, to the 31st. I hope everyone is having a good October. Happy introduction to your birthday season. I hope it's a good one for you here. So kind of let's see what we kind of got running around. Okay, let me feel this out here. Again, if this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising. You could be in that energy as well. Okay, right now there's going to be some kind of fessing up, or there's going to be a little bit of conversation happening. Again, it could be someone else coming in to see some truths, realizations of kind of truth here. Is the energy I'm feeling with the Seven of Swords reverse. It means kind of more like honesty, integrity. So maybe someone is going to be coming forward to talk to you, to apologize, to set something right, doing something truthful or trusting here. This card is a great card to have in a reverse and having it kind of in the overall energy as well. Could be a water sign here that you're dealing with. We have the King of Cups here as well. If not, this also could be you in general, because you are a water sign, right, Scorpios? So you could be just really stacked in your emotions right now, really emotionally balanced, seeing the truth of situations, seeing that really you can provide kind of yourself with this kind of emotional contentment or emotional happiness. You might be feeling strong kind of coming into your season here, feeling like you're kind of on your throne. Again, it's kind of feeling like some underlining truth in a way, some kind of trusting energy. I'm trying to figure out, kind of feel like what this is. There's a Page of Swords in reverse, which means someone's not coming through with communication. So maybe there is this kind of unspoken truth that's coming out, or truth that you are seeing from maybe this person here, or this situation, because the Page of Swords can represent someone maybe not coming to talk to you, someone kind of withdrawing a little bit of their conversational skills, or their talking to you. So maybe you're seeing the truth of someone who decided to stop talking to you, or as less kind of communicative with you, Scorpio. Kind of seeing that maybe the fessing up the truth to this person. I don't know if they're coming through. I'm just getting this kind of energy again, that you kind of are seeing things kind of clearly and seeing the truth of kind of situations in these 2 weeks moving forward. Maybe this is someone who kind of lacked communication that you're kind of questioning on. I just really just feel and see kind of you kind of in your power here. You're kind of emotionally balanced, so things kind of can't knock you off course here a little bit. Definitely there's some it just feels like, again, it's just kind of feeling like something about your truth, and kind of knowing your truth, and trusting yourself, and feeling what you're kind of feeling is correct in these 2 weeks. Some of you might be having a new opportunity come in, a new creative start, but it seems like a little bit here you're questioning it. The Ace of Wands is in reverse. When the Ace of Wands is in reverse, that means maybe a new creative beginning is not coming through. Maybe it's an end of a job opening, quitting a job. Can be anything kind of like that. It's kind of saying here that there's kind of a little bit of fear around this, or it feels like there's maybe this new beginning, new job, new creative start here that is kind of not going the way you want it, and you're kind of sitting in contemplation with it and deciding if it's kind of really what you want to do, if this is kind of what we want to continue on, or the path that we're feeling is this is right for us. I don't know, it just, again, it just kind of feels like that. It just kind of feels like it's something we're comprehending right now. Maybe something is not working the way you want it to, or something doesn't feel right anymore. You might be going through that contemplation right now here with the Ace of Wands for reversed. It means this kind of new beginning, this new kind of creative start or drive is not happening. Hangman kind of reversed, or Hangman, sorry, here right after it has kind of been saying, well, now is not the time. So it feels like maybe some projects or something that you want, what you're looking for might be on the back burner a little bit here. Something you're almost not ready to do in a way, or you're kind of feeling like, hey, this is not the right time for this opportunity. I'm going to sit and think about it a little bit more. Maybe someone is coming towards you with this kind of job offer, or in general, you're just kind of you're just like feeling not ready to do it in a way. Something here or there. And I think it's, again, you're like, what do you mean this kind of new opportunities here and I'm not ready for it? It's not sometimes a bad thing. I think something is saying, hey, contemplate this a little bit. Something is saying, maybe now is not the right time, Scorpio. Take a time out. That's kind of what the Hangman is introducing here. It's saying, hey, maybe it's not the time for this. So just put that into your focus. Understanding yourself and understanding what feels right, I think, in this situation for yourself is going to be the important key. And I think that's why the King of Cups is coming kind of out upwards here, right, Scorpio, is we are kind of sitting in our own power. We understand that the choice is really with us here and when we want to do it and what feels kind of right to us. So again, you're going to be, I really feel like this emotionally heightened right now, in a sense, in a good way, in a sense of being in control of it and understanding how things feel and what feels right and what, even if there's no kind of communication in a situation, you're going to go based on your own feeling. And I think that's kind of bringing it back to yourself here. I definitely see you kind of in control here of that. Yeah, it's just taking some time for yourself. Hermit mode here. Could be Virgo energy as well. It could be someone that you're dealing with that's a Virgo, but this Hermit energy is really saying going within. And I really think this is kind of the answer for these 2 weeks for you, is that you are kind of going within. You are kind of letting yourself at the driver's seat here. You are kind of connecting to yourself, connecting to what it is you want, what you want to do, what feels right, what... you know, and that might be some of the truth that's coming out here. That might kind of be the trusting energy that I'm feeling here. And it's feeling really like self-trust. It's feeling deep in that. You'd be like, I know what's right for me. I know kind of the underlying truths of situations for me, from my kind of perspective in this, because it seems like you're doing a lot of contemplating. You're doing a lot of time alone. Maybe you were kind of just feel a little bit isolated right now, but there's a lot of inner work that's kind of happening in these 2 weeks. I think maybe your birthday is going to come up and you're coming into this point of like self-reflection. Sorry, I live downtown and people are screaming. It's kind of reflection energy coming up, so it's good. I feel like if you feel like nothing is happening right now, it's okay, because there is some important message and what you're supposed to kind of learn in this time, like right now. There wants to be a bit of a slowdown. There wants to be kind of this I don't know, this energy of kind of contemplation and this energy of taking a bit of time alone to kind of just figure things out and assess things, and kind of really connect to yourself here. Yeah, Chariot in reverse. Things not really moving, kind of stuck energy. I don't want you to feel like things are stuck, because they are definitely not. That is not the energy I'm getting at all. In the Chariot in reverse, sometimes, again, they can say that you're not moving forward, things are stuck, but this is almost feeling like a specific kind of... a specific slowdown, like it's for a specific reason. So especially if your life has kind of been go and you haven't had time for yourself recently, or you haven't had time to just maybe relax, or kind of time to yourself in a way, there's going to be something here that revolves with around that, something to yourself. Again, just because something is happening kind of fast-paced in your life right now, it could be an important time emotionally for you, or again, it just seems like whatever this period is, it's kind of building your emotional power. It's kind of the going within, and really makes you kind of question and kind of look at some things here. Again, I think that's maybe where the honesty and the truth is kind of coming from. It's from our own selves here. It's funny because some readings are like, maybe this person is coming in, maybe this person is coming in, but it honestly feels right now that this is going to be kind of, you're going to take that time for yourself almost a little bit, you know. A little bit of teamwork here. What's this teamwork anxiety? There might be some kind of group setting, some kind of job that you might be a little bit stressed out about right now. Three of Pentacles is kind of teamwork, working together, building something. So something you're a team of, maybe that you're all working towards with someone here. Again, could be a relationship, could be a job, is causing you a little bit of anxiety. I kind of want to see what maybe this anxiety is around this group. For some of you, threes can also represent I mean, can represent a third-party situation. It kind of feels more like this is a project or a company. It's again, it's a pentacle, so it kind of feels more like work, but it feels like three people coming together, and there's some kind of anxiety around this project. I'm getting, with this card, I'm really kind of drawn to the people looking at the product. So maybe, again, you're having some anxiety because maybe you're presenting something, and people are kind of watching it. I'm kind of getting that kind of voyeur energy, and that's kind of what I'm feeling here in a sense, is you're kind of seeing maybe someone's looking closely at something you produced, or like a project or something like that, and that's causing you a bit of anxiety. How people will receive this thing that you kind of made or that you are creating here, whether that's higher ups, whether that's kind of other bosses, major projects, professors. Just kind of feels like we're kind of being judged on something that we built or created, and it's causing us a little bit of anxiety here, because other people are viewing it now. You know, and that's kind of just like, well, you know, this is in other people's hands a little bit. Emperor energy. Okay, Emperor energy and victory coming out right after each other. You might have a victory with kind of an Aries here, but it is kind of feeling more along this line is, the Emperor is kind of all about control. The Emperor is all about good ego in a way. They kind of know, they kind of have that kind of fire energy. They have kind of that drive. They sit on their throne here. They're in control of their situation. So I think there's going to be a major victory in something that you have control in, or kind of control over. For some of you, again, this might be someone that, it might be an Aries kind of involved with this situation, but it feels like a victory in a way of something that you had a control or kind of a hand in here. So if again, this is this project that you were kind of worried about, again, how people receive it, it seems like it's going to be kind of a victory in that sense. So that's not something to stress out about a little bit too much. Just remember, it's kind of in your power and your control here. You are the Emperor. You are kind of sitting on a throne here. You are kind of sitting in your power. Feels like something to do with structure as well, but I think the eye on you, it's going to be a kind of, again, with the victory card coming out, it's going to be a good kind of victory here for you. I think people are going to see you in a different light with the Emperor energy. I feel like people are going to really see you kind of in your power here. I'm getting a lot of power stance for you, Scorpio. Even if you feel like something, you might be dealing, again, King of Pentacles reversed, you might be dealing with someone that's a little bit greedy. So maybe this is something like a product or something, and you're dealing with someone that is more about money, someone that maybe is a little bit on the greedier side, doesn't really see the value of something, of you. Could be a lover, could be a boss. Again, someone that's thinking more of the money base. The Justice card is coming out right after it, so there is going to be justice for that situation. Justice is all kind of about fairness here, about karma, good karma. Could be also some legal things as well. So maybe some of you are dealing with someone who's trying to maybe steal money or put you in a legal situation for money, trying to take money away. So some of you might be dealing with that as well. That could be something that, again, I kind of want to get more on maybe what this situation with this person is. I see you kind of, again, justice is upright, so I feel like whatever this thing is, if it is something that has to do with a lawsuit, or has something to do with the court, of someone trying to get money from you, or kind of in a greedy situation that's unfair, things will kind of rule in your favor here. It seems like, because again, justice is coming up upright, so any of the victory card upright and the Emperor upright. Can I get more on kind of who this maybe, what this kind of greedy energy kind of pertains to in this reading? For some of you, it has to do with a pregnancy. or has to deal with some sort of maternal thing, has to deal with some kind of like a child, or maybe someone's asking for more money from if you basically like what am I trying to say, like family court, like some kind of maternal matter where it seems like someone is trying to take money, but again it feels like things are kind of move in your favor. If it's not maternal, it could have something to do with someone's mother. Again, maybe it's someone's mother that passed away and it has to do with money. There's some kind of money and family kind of connection here. The universe says, yes, this might be taking a lot of your energy away from you. Yes, you know, obviously if this is kind of in the middle of what this kind of drama is, that all eyes are going to be on that. But it's saying that the universe has some other gifts for you here. So don't forget that in the process. Don't think because this is not kind of, you know, this is all kind of happening right now, that the other gifts aren't going to kind of come in here. So what kind of other gifts are kind of Scorpio going to kind of see coming in? For Scorpio. It's funny, we have the two of Swords and the Five of Swords reversed. I think you're going to pick, I think the universe is going to start to give you different options to kind of get you away some of this chaotic energy that's happening here. I think, again, this is with our, this King of Cups energy that we have at the top, really kind of being in our element and being in our emotional state. I feel like it's going to make things really clear to us. We're going to see kind of, again, the truths of situations here, and the universe is going to open up some paths for us that have less resistance towards it, less of this kind of confrontational energy, less of this kind of fighting energy here, or kind of I don't know, it seems like the universe is going to kind of give you an out if you kind of stay true to yourself, if you stay true to your energy here and realize that kind of more gifts are on the way for you. It seems like, again, they'll keep an open road and they'll give you some choices to make. If we want to keep kind of being in this chaotic kind of this energy, or if we kind of want a way out. All right, I'm just pulling some oracle cards for you. Definitely the universe is going to bring in some options. Alright. So, we have man holding a coin reversed in our energy oracle. You got two energy oracles, so I'll just show you that there. And that's probably this King of Pentacles energy that I'm feeling right here. That kind of greedy energy. We'll kind of go forward with that and we'll read it on to you. All right, so this card reverse reveals that you may be acting against your own best interests where money and health matters are concerned. You might be spending a little bit too much or simply not conscious enough of what's really important. If that's the case, become more aware of your choices and priorities and bring more discipline to your life. The card reverse could also be a warning of self-sabotage or a dismissive man who may be out of for their own achievement, even at the cost of your own. Be conscious of the critical and demanding men around you, and always remember that you alone determine who has real power in your life. Oof, that last line, I felt that in my bones. You alone determine who has the real power in your life. And that is the power that I'm feeling here. That is the power that I'm getting from this reading, is kind of a power from within. Ooh, love that. Love that. Okay. It really did, like, shiver me to my bones. Shiver me timbers. I don't know what I thought of. Okay. Get away from it. All right. You also have Archangel Michael, who is the first chakra here, and it says, Michael holds a beautiful orb of red energy at his first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. This is a place where you sense stability and security is stored. When this card is upright, it reveals your energy is flowing freely regarding these issues. Even if you've had problems of feeling secure in the past, these challenges are beginning to be resolved in this time. Michael is with you, bringing you strength and personal stability, that you are able to take action moving forward on your own path. So you allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power, security, now and always. Again, this personal power, I've been talking about it through this whole reading. Now is kind of your time with that. Now that energy is there for you, right? We also have perspective. And this is the Starseed Oracle here, so Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. Take a step back and look at the bigger picture of your life. Step away from the blinkered vision of reactive frame of mind of me against them and change your perspective. Shift your point of view, zoom out, 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 out. We are but a speck of dust in a universe that we think everything revolves around us. We see the planets as our own to conquer and pillaging the land and setting ourselves up for eventual extinction. We build fences and walls to create invisible borders. Mother Earth doesn't need us to survive. We need her. It's time to wake up, and a new perspective is urgently needed. We become so lost in our individual experiences that we don't realize that most things that have kept us awake at night are actually distractions. We're wasting our precious time and resources fighting each other when we should be coming together to heal what's been severed. The moment is a breath in time in the timeline of your life. This life is a fleeting moment in the tapestry of your soul's experience. Your soul's experience is a flash of in the timeline of the known universe. And the known universe is a grain of sand in the unknown universe. Take a moment to see the bigger picture and find common ground, to find deep compassion in your heart, and to gain a greater perspective of humanity in this fleeting moment in the timeline of your soul's existence, in the timeline of that is, was, and ever will be. Oh, what a great reading for you this week, Scorpio. That was your end of the month reading. I hope it helped.